Hello my friends, Runar again. A couple of days ago I wanted to try out my new Airsoft pistol, but it ended with not a disaster, but it was not good. I had to tighten very fast and hard the CO2 puncturing screw, and with my shitty arthritic fingers most of the CO2 leaked out. I got it working, but I redo the test today. I didn't post that other test. Comes with a user manual in French and Chinese or Taiwanese. And as I said, it's an Airsoft pistol. Shoots 6mm. Airsoft BBs. Replica of the TT-33 Tula Tokarev. That's the communist CCCP star on the grip on both sides. Slide cannot be racked, hammer cannot be cocked. This is a pure double action only pistol. Safety sits there. Now it's on safe. Now it's on fire. To load it with BBs and CO2, you have to remove the grip plate. Just flick it down. Looks like so. Looks like it can be put in both ways, but it doesn't. If you're not sure, then make sure you have the lettering upwards, standing right. So every time you need to reload the magazine, you need to remove the grip plate. That is quite annoying. But yeah, that is how it is constructed. CO2 canister goes in here, as you can see. Loosen up that CO2 puncturing screw. I use Umarex 12 gram CO2 canister with some of this silicone oil on the tip there. I will not tighten it now because I need to do it very fast, and it can be a bit clumsy. Then you tighten it. I just screw it down but not fully tighten it. To load it with BBs, you pull down magazine follower and hook it in down there. Then you put the BBs in through that hole. Let me see if I can show you. Pull it down and to the side, like so. And let's see here. I have some steel BBs. Just drop them down. Magazine holds 12 volts. And when they're ready, flick it back on or down. And then you can just put that grip plate, that cover, back on. Like so. I'll use a pair of pliers tightening it. As I said, I will not do it on camera. And then we can see what sort of power we get. Steel BBs, I have 0.49 gram and 0.4 gram. And my last testing, when I didn't post it, I got about 2.5 joules with it, and that was using the 0.4 gram BBs. My extra chrony only goes up to 400 feet per second, so I will not try 0.2 gram. I did so last time, and all of them was reading 0, so that is well over 400 feet per second. So, let's see how it goes. I also have an empty Mountain Dew can we can shoot out later. So yeah, let me put it on safe before I puncture. Temperature is about exactly 21 degrees Celsius. 67 degrees Fahrenheit, I think that is. So let's see how it goes. So yeah, I didn't lose much CO2 now, holding it with plier and tightening it as fast as I could. So let's see. I only loaded up a few shots with the steel BBs. Let's see how it goes. $277. And this thing is so quiet compared with the usual T4E stuff I use normally. 273. Sorry. 6mm steel BBs are very hard to find here in Norway. These days I don't think anybody sells them. I got some from my friend Craig. He lives in England. But here in Norway I don't know where you can buy them now. 273 again. Dropping fast. 235. By the way, mechanically this pistol works the same way as the Umarex XPG pistol, I think it is, and the Daisy 415, 426. The barrel goes out and it snaps back in and hits the valve. So let's see. Out of ammo. I thought I loaded more, but clearly not. No. I think I just don't bother putting on that grip plate every time. Only downside is if you load the full magazine, this follower will go into your fingers when you're shooting. So, but let's see. Now I'm using the 0.49 gram. $353. Oops. 349. I think that is almost like an air pistol, maybe. 363. $344. $343. $345. I think we're out of ammo, but let me try one more. Yeah, out of ammo. So, okay, let's try 0.4 gram. I have a tin can. Let's see if we can make some impact on it. 0.4 gram. $393. And lo and behold, it made a hole in the tin can. 396. Another hole. Not so soft, airsoft. Hotter and hotter. 398. If it goes over 399, it won't read. It will just say 00. As you can see, 3 holes there. .396, very stable velocity. Four holes. Quite fun. Should be one or two more. .390. When I bought it, it had a sticker on the side that said max 1.8 joules. Well, this is a bit more than 1.8 joule. Ricochet. Down a little bit. 387. And every single shot made a hole. Let me do a little reload. Let's try again. 6 more shots with a 0.4 gram. Still shooting at that tin can there. Didn't read 00, so over 400 feet per second. This time it went in there and it made a dent in the rear. So did the others. If you look here, you can see the detents from the impact when the BB hit after penetrating the outer side. They made a dent on the rear side. So let's continue. Maybe we can cut the can in half. That would be cool. .396. 396 again. 387. 387 again. I think we have one more. 380. As you can see, it really hammers the can. Let's continue with the tin can bashing. .00 over 400 feet per second. So impressive. Remember, it is not a 0.12 or 0.2, it's a 0.4 gram. Next reload I think I will use the 0.49 gram again. 392. 394. $397. Keeps ricocheting. It didn't read. And that one also. $392. So let's stop shooting at this tin can. It gives some nasty ricochets. So let's shoot at popcan and at a bit more range. So let's take some shots about 6.5 meters. 0.4 gram again. When I tested it last time with 0.2 gram, it shot high. It curved upwards. But now let's see, I'll aim at the bottom of the popcan and then we can see how it goes from there. I think it still shoots way high. And of course I tumbled the can. I can always that was the first shot. I aim at the bottom of the can and it hit about 10 centimeters higher. Yeah. I have a couple more BBs in the magazine, so let me just shoot those out. Oops, that one just rolled it out the barrel. Now just loaded up some 0.2 gram. And we're out of ammo. And now I have loaded up with a 0.49 gram again, just to see what sort of velocity it has now after all these shots. I think this will be the final shots because trigger pull is relatively stiff and I'm getting tired. But let's see. 0.49 gram. Still shooting hard. 362. $335. Ooh, $369. $361. $355. I think we have one more. $267. Yeah. So yeah, I see my camera is getting very low on battery also, so I will end the video now. Just want to show you, I got a replica holster and a belt with the shoulder strap and the communist Soviet star belt buckle. So maybe one day I can dress up with a hat and everything on target shooting, looking like a commissar. Yeah, well, as you can see, CO2 canister sits here, pull down the magazine follower, hook it there, pour the BBs down through that hole there. Magazine holds 12 BBs. So drain it out slowly, or you risk freezing and cracking the seal here. It's getting white with frost, so plenty of CO2 gas left. They say on the website that it can shoot around 100 BBs from one CO2 canister, and I'm sure it can from the testing I have done so far. So let's see, let's put this in the right way. You know what, I do it later. First I want to take some pictures. Yes, so quite hard-hitting airsoft pistol made in Taiwan. This is how the box looks. Nothing on the outside that I can read that says it's a Tokarev, but it is what it is. Make holes in a tin can and blast through a popcan without any problems. So, stay tuned for more videos. Hope you like this one. Thank you for watching.